back, everyone. You know who this is, Nick and myself, Nathan. We traveled about 2 hours to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania to meet Terry and Amanda, who run the Haunted Trails. He's the history buff of their team, and Amanda is more on the spiritual side, which is sort of how him and I are.
Yes.
So, if you want to say a little bit about yourself.
My name's Terry. I am the proud owner of a very haunted house.
Yeah.
It's great having people out here, the spirits out here. They just want to be heard. It's what it seems like. Bought the house 3 years ago, moved here from Detroit, and it's been an experience. Let me tell you, I'm still a skeptic. You know, being an ex-police officer, I want to be a skeptic, but there's not been a day yet that something hasn't happened at this property or the house.
So basically, before we did this intro, we were going to start it right away, but we actually dove into using, and what is this called again?
Phasmobox.
And basically it's almost like the Necrophonic app, but it's a computer program. And we've been getting a lot of feedback here, but we just wanted to cut it. You guys will see that later. So we can get the intro done and over with. And we're probably going to stay here in the basement for a little bit longer and see what else we get. I'm going to just keep recording throughout this now. Probably not too many cuts. The only cut that'll be there is when we have to switch out a memory card too. So we're going to get back into, and you'll meet his wife Amanda also. I think she's coming back down.
A lot of crazy stuff off camera already. So
you're very weird. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Honestly,
my chest pains are crazy.
Honestly, when I got in here, it was like a depressing feeling, and now it's just like a regular hangout spot for me.
Where myself and him, we felt really calm.
Yeah.
But you are getting something now that a lot of people get is you feel the heavy in the chest.
Yeah, when I walked back there, and then the whole time I was sitting there, and it started giving me answers about me personally that only a handful of people know.
Yeah,
I started getting really my heart rate, like tachycardia almost. And then I've been all fuzzy, but it's weird. Like when we're sitting, like when we met you, it was like we knew you guys.
Oh yeah.
Which was it's really weird too. We don't get that with everyone.
Yeah, I even told you a story.
I'm the people person of the group too. So
yeah, I'm not a people person.
Yeah, you're not. I'm normally the guy that does the talking.
Know.
I hate people.
You would never know.
Yeah, I don't like talking to people.
You would never know.
But if you can tell someone's a good person, then I can talk to you for hours. Yeah. So we're gonna jump back into it, and we'll give his wife a chance to explain maybe some of what she's experienced down here. I know he's had some also. You had a couple of scratches, correct?
Oh no, my buddy gets scratches all the time.
Oh, okay.
I just clapper my head.
Yeah, the ceilings are low in here. So.
But I did have pulled down the stairs backwards.
Oh, that's right. He did say.
Stories out here. Big one, and it happens all the time. If we're in if the family's in the living room watching a movie, there's a cellar door that's up in the living room residence, and we'll sit there in the middle of the movie. All of a sudden, the handle will start turning and shaking, and you open the door and there's nobody there, and the cats are going crazy. Yeah, our cats. I'm a true.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, I am a true believer that animals can feel the spirits. There's no doubt. I mean, when you have 3 cats that are sitting in one spot looking at something, you bring out the treat bag and everything else, and they still won't run to it because they're fixed on whatever's in that corner.
Yeah, that is creepy because we've had that too. Where our dog, we have a extra family room in my house that we save for my grandma when she's not doing too good.
I remember I saw that figure.
Yeah, actually, everyone that's been to my house, when you go into that family room at night, there's like a black figure sitting in the rocking chair. And the dog sits on the bed and stares at it intently, and it'll do that all night.
Yep. I had to get rid of a rocking chair that we had in our house is set up like they were in the 1830s. As soon as you walk in the front door, you're in the kitchen. Yeah. Because that's where they would, present themselves with people, and everything was in the kitchens. So we had a rocking chair in the dining area of the living room, and it would never stop rocking. No matter what I did, I put rocks under both sides so it wouldn't rock. Rocks would be moved and it would keep it rock. I ended up having to get rid of the chair.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it just constant.
Just keep on rocking.
Yeah, but it's I think my most, you know, I get the creeps when I have to come down here myself and check to see how much fuel oil we have left in the tank, or if you run the microwave and the toaster at the same time, it blows the whole house. So I got to come down here, 2 o'clock in the morning. Amanda's like, I went downstairs for something. There's no power, so I got to come down here, and it's like, yeah. Turn the corner and you'll see a shadow just standing back in the back corner where the original door was, and you're like, do I really want to go back there? Do I have to go back there? If you want power, you have to go back there. But having an old house, you know, and especially being in Gettysburg, you have to realize how many people died.
Yeah.
Not only here on this property, but all around Gettysburg.
Yep.
You guys also said there was a spirit from an accident.
Yep, accident
Also,
victim. Yep, we have Michael, who was an accident victim. We have 9-year-old who is Jackson, which I'm shocked he hasn't come through yet because he likes to joke a lot. He stays down here. He loves it. As you see, there's little toys
There's
laying
toys
around
down there.
because he's asked for toys, so we give him toys. We'll come back tomorrow. This will be either taken apart, parts will be back there,
Wow.
stuff will be up here. One huge thing that happened is we had a medium out here, and she was down here, and he asked for marbles. So I put 12 marbles. I put the circle. You remember I used to shoot marbles? I put the circle. I put 12 marbles in the inside. Week later, the medium came out again. All the marbles were gone.
Wow.
So a year later, she's down here, and she's like, Jackson, stop. What do you want? She walks out to the fire pit, and we watched her stick her finger that deep and pull up a marble. It was one of the marbles that we had put down here. So we came back down. We said, Jackson, what happened to your marble? My sister took it.
Wow.
So Mary, people last year were giving her presents all the time. It got so full with dolls. We were finding dolls out in the trails, way out in the woods. Now, how are they getting out there when she has a fence around her? They're not being blown out there. So we bought the house. The blue garage out there is full of 300 dolls that were left here, and I will not touch them, and I have not investigated that.
Yeah, I'm not a doll guy either, so I get you there.
That's one place we haven't investigated, and we have never investigated the attic because my son had something, we all had one night. It sounded like a little kid running back and forth up there. So I thought maybe at first it was an animal. So I went up there with the flashlight. In the back corner of the attic was like not evil, but giggling. And I was like, okay, no. And that's the other place we've never investigated yet in the house. We will one day. I'm just looking for the right people to
Maybe
investigate
we'll get
it.
invited one of those
Yeah,
days.
yeah. But it's coming from Detroit, you know, into this and not really. Yeah, I was into the paranormal, but you know, being in Central and South America for 6 years, I was at the Aztec, the Inca ruins, and when we were in the military, and that's where we would camp or something. In the middle of the night, you'd see a shadow up on the pyramids. And you'd be like, okay, they sent 4 of us up there to make sure there was nobody up there, and there's nobody up there. And that's when we moved here and things started happening. I was like, that's what I was seeing there.
Wow.
Yeah, so those were my, you know, first experiences. First experience here was, in the house was the last owner. She passed away in the house. And she said that, Amanda had to tell her every time we went back to Detroit, because the house was in terrible shape, had to tell her goodbye. Amanda comes screaming out of the bathroom at like 3 o'clock in the morning. There's somebody humming out the back bathroom window. I'm like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Who's going to be out there? We're on a dead-end street. So about a year later, I was talking to the next door neighbor, who was the great grandson of her, and I was saying, man,
Was
she
that
really.
upstairs or was that down here? Okay, it was upstairs. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. He said she really liked her flowers, her gardens, and he goes, yeah, she had flowers everywhere, but her favorite garden was right underneath the bathroom window, and she would sit there and hum all the time, and my mouth dropped, and I didn't say nothing to him, and
Yeah, that's
that was to me, okay, yeah. But it's and you guys have caught stuff already tonight. It's you know, people come out here. And
First thing when we walked in here, we heard the.
Yeah, that's what we were saying, and people who watch our videos, they know. Like, we'll go places that, I mean, we've been places that people haven't ever been because we go to places that are way off the beaten trail.
But that's the best places to
You
go.
know, and there's no proof that there's anything there. But we've never had a place where it wasn't done. Not once.
Good, that's great.
So this is Amanda, everyone. I don't know if she's gonna. Are you staying down tonight? Staying down now?
What's that?
Are you
Are you
staying down now?
Yeah, yeah.
See, we're doing the intro.
What I really want to check out sometime is I want to find an abandoned amusement park.
She actually knows one of them too. We were gonna hit it up.
Would
That'd
love
be
it.
awesome.
All,
Yeah.
think about, you know,
Yeah.
all the even residuals
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be there.
So, but yeah. So as we said, this is Terry and that's Amanda.
Hello.
Terry is more of the history buff and she's more on the spiritual side. He actually just gave us some of his experiences here. I don't know if you'd like to give some of your experiences you had in the house, the property.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost on a daily basis. But I think one of I'll give you two things that's happened to me. Actually, I'll give you one that just happened to me a couple weeks ago. I was in the bathroom and I can't even remember
I hear
what I
that.
was doing.
Uh-huh.
And did you hear something?
It sounds like the door's trying to open,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's latched.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
There's
we
no
doubt
latch, is
that it opens. Yeah, so I was in the bathroom and I actually heard a man say, "I love you," just like that. And stupid me, I thought it was him, and I'm like, "Did you say you love me in a whispery voice?" And he was at the computer, and there's no way that I could have heard that. And he's like, "No." So that just happened a couple weeks ago, and then I would say the other thing that I think that was really cool that happened to me, but I didn't hear it with my own ears. We only heard it on the Facebook Live playback. Was when we were at Walter's grave, and when I said Merry Christmas to him, and he said it back to me. That was pretty.
And then he
pretty
said
cool.
Amanda.
Oh yeah, and then he said Amanda as well.
Merry Christmas, Amanda.
Yeah, so, but I have things pretty much on a daily basis.
Tell them about
happen to
your
me.
first experience at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that was Maddie, the previous owner. I was going to the bathroom at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I heard humming out the window, and it really, really scared me because that was my first actual experience. Well, other than when Hope and I heard people walking
I'll
in
say
the
that.
kitchen.
Oh, the conversations in the kitchen.
Well, we also heard somebody walking in the kitchen. That was when we
First night we stayed here.
Yeah, the first night we stayed here, my daughter and I woke up and we heard somebody walking in the kitchen. And we both just looked at each other. My daughter shook her head and was like, "I'm too tired," so she just went back to sleep, and I went back to sleep. We're just like, we just got to, it's just something we live with, and, we welcome it, and,
I would come here and do the construction because, like I told you, there was no walls. And I'd call her at night sometimes, and I was coming every weekend, and I'd be like, "I can't do this." And she'd say, "Well, what's going on?" There is a full-blown conversation. I'm in the living room. There's a full-blown conversation going on in the kitchen. Do you remember that? How many times I'd call you? So then I brought a friend out, and he goes, "Who is talking in the kitchen all night? Were you up all night?" I'm like, "No, nope, not at all."
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna continue our little investigation down here, and I'm gonna have a cut there for that, and then we'll see whatever we decide on doing next. So, thank you guys.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
You want to turn the
you're
bathroom back on?
welcome.
yeah sure.
If so, can you please touch the meter in my hand or sit down in the chair next to me?
I look through.
Are you telling me to look through the mirror?
I know, honestly, I almost want to open up that door again and see.
Yeah, because I'm
Do you?
feeling. I'm not feeling wind near the crack of the door here, but I'm feeling it here.
Let's open it and see.
When she opens that door, will you be able to close it for us again? Again, we mean no harm. We're only here to solely communicate with you. You can use the energy from the lights, from our equipment, but you cannot attach yourselves to us.
I need your support? Is that what that just said?
That's what I heard. You can use my energy if you need to.
You can use mine too. Just don't take too much.
It sounded like German.
I could have swore it said necrophonic. That's what I was using back there. That's the name of the app.
Did you will knock? That's what I heard.
Do you want us to knock on the door, or will you knock on the door?
Your flag is back. To keep up.
Keep up with what?
Keep up.
Are there too many of us down here?
Do you want the lights off?
It's treat.
No. Being an off scene.
I don't know what that means. I can shut that light off.
Do you want us to shut the lights off?
That was French. De la plat or something like that.
Yeah.
I know that's French vowels. I'm not no genius, but I can tell that's that.
Who is that?
Contributors.
My name's Nick. Can you please say my name? What you hear?
I heard something.
Well,
Definitely could have been the wind that shut that door.
You're recording.
Recording?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Yeah.
They know you're recording.
do you not like being on film?
Yes.
Can it start?
If I turn the camera off, will you close that door for us? I'll turn the light off and the camera off if you can.
It said turn it off.
Did it?
It when you said it, it came across as
You accept the kitty.
You're at the cemetery?
B.
Oh, we heard different things.
Does it usually make that sound or no?
Yeah.
really. Did it just say it on that?
What?
It's him again.
Release
What
it.
comes across in every
Yeah.
investigation?
Who's Are you talking about who follows us?
Is he scaring you away?
Are you from the house in Birdsboro?
It was.
You guys have somebody who follows you?
He has something that follows him.
Yeah, like my whole life.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a guide or?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Right,
Can't
you
fix it.
we have
I don't think it's bad
For somebody, something.
Can you tell which one of us was that somebody?
When you were upstairs, they said something about mask, put a mask on. So these two put the mask on, and he says, "Who? Can you name the ones that are wearing a mask?" They said name a dollar.
They
You
said
want a
that
dollar?
last time we were down here.
You
I have
know,
a dollar.
okay, guys, I'm gonna say one thing. You asked for a beer one time, and I gave you an empty bottle, and you guys had a fit. So this time, I'm gonna give you a real dollar. I'm just gonna set it out here, okay? And let's see what happens. There you go. And they're gonna look at it, and they're gonna say, "That's not real."
You guys are welcome to do what, stay down here, go on the trails, whatever you guys want to do. I just might not be out on the trails with you tonight. I'm sorry, I'm too
That's
cold.
it.
I'll
Did
be
you
down
just hear
here.
that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Did it say hello, Daddy, or something like
It
that?
said something daddy.
Turn off that light.
Ask them.
Ah, you got the light bulb.
Third time, yeah.
Charm. Third time's a charm.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
No light.
No light.
Yes.
Clear as day, no light.
Wait for what? That was my voice. You didn't hear that?
I turned my light off also.
What did it say?
Rose in a ring.
Say that again.
Rose in a ring.
Rose in a ring.
Wait.
My mom lost her ring.
No, they're probably talking. No, they're probably talking about the room upstairs. It's got. Does it have roses on it?
It's
Bring
got
it down.
flowers on it.
Bring it down.
Are-
Show me.
Are you talking about one of the rings they have upstairs? They found it on this property?
Bring the stuff down that you just found, babe.
I'm certain that I would.
Somebody's ring.
Can you tell us whose ring it was? What was the name of the guy that's buried over there that doesn't have a last name?
Walter.
Walter? Oh, yeah, okay. Is Walter here with us?
So last week, I was telling you about my uncle digging.
Mm-hmm.
He found a ring.
No way. Was that marble back here earlier?
I haven't been able to find any of
his
marbles.
Is that it?
Wait, there is no marble back there.
And it's got flowers on
That wasn't there when I walked back there. I have it on camera too.
Yeah. That's a purple one.
It has flowers on it all the way around the inside of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was no marble back there.
Huh.
Would you consider that verification?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rose on a ring?
Yeah, I would totally would.
I'm glad I did that here then.
It's
You're freezing? Is it cold down here? Yeah, because I was shivering.
That was me.
That was me.
What did it say?
That was me.
Can you make that door open for us?
Big shadow.
Where'd you see it at?
The big shadow? Right here by the staircase.
Are you waiting to go upstairs?
Actually,
Yes, actually.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is he the band teacher mother?
This is spiking.
Because
No. Mm-mm. Don't move it. Just keep it where it is.
can you please do that again?
Is anybody feeling a breeze come through?
I was feeling it over there. I don't know if it's the door or not. I don't think it's the door, but
I don't feel nothing here. It's like somebody's breathing on the back of my neck.
that's what I felt when I was sitting in the chair over there.
Were you just breathing on Terry's neck?
Ryan's as well.
Somebody said Roger.
Are you standing next to me?
Oh, look at that.
If so, can you please hold that? You want to hold my hand?
I think from there.
No? You don't want to hold my hand? Do you want to hold her hand? Go ahead, I'll back away. You can hold her hand. If so, you can feel free to use my energy. You can use her energy as well.
Jackson, is that you? If it is, can you put that all the way to red?
Hello, Jackson.
Wow. Hi, Jackson.
He always picks a person out. And he has to get by him. Now watch.
Mostly females.
Yeah, and he will want to sit on your lap or hold your hand.
Do you have any kids, honey?
Where's mom?
Did that just say, where's mom?
Where's something?
So I heard, where's mom?
Jackson, are you wanting your mom back?
Gunshot.
You have the motherly aura to you.
Can you say your mother's name?
Yeah, my kids if you want.
I heard aura. Jackson, are you still here with me?
Are you scared of the light? Turn all the light off.
Yep, that's it.
Face mask, people.
Oh my
Face
god.
I don't put
mask.
my
That's
mask
twice
back
now.
on. Oh my God.
Face mask, people. God.
There it goes again. Spiking.
It's going all the way to red.
Jackson, do you want to play? You said he's 9.
Mama?
Yeah, like 8 or 9-ish.
Do you want to play with the train with Elise?
Is
Do you want to play with your music box? I play music.
No way. Look what I just pulled out.
I can't. What is
My
that?
spirit box.
Oh.
What does it play?
It's a radio, yeah.
What's
Essentially.
it play? Music. What?
interesting stuff.
His face is gone.
It's a man you
Yeah.
Because she has a face mask on.
Yeah.
His face is gone.
Yeah.
He has a face mask on.
Can you make a noise down here for us?
cute right now. Rather than
Can you spike that to the red again for us? Do you want us to go outside or stay here with you in the basement?
Jackson, is that you? Do you miss your mother?
Contributors and nation. The social
to people
future.
may have been made.
That was a train horn. You didn't hear that? Now the violin.
Did something drop over there?
I heard something.
As a volunteer.
I think it sounded like a marble or something being thrown.
Did that marble move?
No, it didn't move.
No.
Whose marbles were moving? Terry was putting down here for Jackson.
Did you make something drop down here?
Jackson, are you playing with your marbles?
It's a stupid.
Do you like being down here?
And then I just spike.
Are you happy?
Speak to me. Or read anything you say.
I'm not.
Are you sad?
Acknowledge just
Dreams have been
just listening.
What are you just listening to? Us?
How can
What?
how
It's creepy back here.
And just when I get back there, just like say ready. Elise is gonna do where we do the spirit box with her having earphones in, and we're gonna ask you questions up there. She won't be able to hear us, even though like we aren't using those big headphones. She's way back here,
And this thing's running.
and when she hears whatever comes through, she's gonna yell it out. And we're gonna see if it correlates. Just say you're ready. The volume might need to be turned up.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Turn it on.
I can't hear you, but I'm gonna start.
You can communicate with Elise if you want to. You can tell her anything, and we'll hear what she hears from you. What you?
Please.
What do you? What do you want?
Listen.
We are.
What do you have to say? We're all listening.
Do you have any living relatives?
Jack.
Where does he live?
Who is communicating with Elise?
Jack?
Help.
What do you need help with?
is it?
You're speaking to Elise.
Okay.
She's a nurse. She can
Me.
help you.
Boy?
Are you talking to me? What?
Hold. He or we?
How old are you?
Listen.
How'd you end up here?
Stop.
We'll be quiet. Just speak through Elise.
Hear it. Hello.
I heard a whistle.
Yeah.
Did you just whistle?
Yeah, no.
Her.
She can't whistle.
I know she can. Yeah, it did. Did you just whistle?
Hold.
Are you in the call?
What?
That's Mom's.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you in the call?
Come on.
Where do you want us to go?
Yeah. No. The sun.
So,
Ugh.
That makes sense because they're cold.
that's amazing. Did you pass away in the call?
Help. Cannot.
Were you brought here in the call?
They all win.
What do you mean by the sun?
Orcus?
Can you repeat that again?
Think.
Do you know Elise? Or do you just like Elise?
Yours.
Mine what? That Elise and I are together? How many years have we been together?
Oh my.
Say something that only Elise will know.
I'm fine.
Well, Elise always says that when there's actually a problem.
Yes. Hi. Bye.
Do you want to be done talking to Elise? Do you want someone else to go down there and talk to you?
Friend?
Who's your friend?
Gift? For Ben. Stop.
Stop what?
Blue? Run? Elise?
Why do you keep saying Elise?
Is Elise in danger?
Who's here?
You tell us.
Come.
Come where?
What the hell is that?
Can you make that knock again?
Bree?
Never.
Can you
This
pl-
thing?
can you please make that knock again?
I'm hearing tapping behind you.
Yes. Yeah.
You heard it tapping?
Yeah. Can Elise be done
I've
now?
heard fish maybe twice.
Can Elise be done now? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me. I was seeing if I could get a reaction. There it is again.
On the door.
I'm hearing knocking.
That's me.
Who are
Behind
you?
the door.
Yes. I'm decent.
Were you in the call?
What's that supposed to mean, decent?
It's him. Gary.
Gary.
No. You know who Gary is? Amanda. That's
Me.
the old man that used to come here who used to live here. The Sanders. That just
Me.
passed away. His name was Gary.
Yes.
He just
Me.
passed away
She keeps saying it.
Me.
5 months ago. Oh my god, my hair is standing straight up. His name was Gary.
Do you want us to open the door for you?
You're welcome to come in.
Now.
Okay.
Yes, now.
You can
How
sit in
did
it.
he die?
Yeah, it was a cold breeze.
You-
Hurt my legs too.
You can sit down in any of these chairs.
Chair. Your chair here. Come sit next to me.
You can go sit with Elise if you want.
Good talk.
Are you okay?
So good.
I think that's sarcasm, am I right?
Thanks.
Are you depressed? I heard that.
Dirty? I know.
Who's talking
What are
back
you?
there? We hear your voice. Who is it?
Guess.
Is it Walter?
Gary, is that you?
From but Mom.
I hear it.
So we stop.
Someone's whispering.
Can I take a picture?
Levitate.
We need to record it back there.
Word. Word.
Where are you at?
Top. Top.
Are you on the ceiling? Or upstairs?
On.
I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
Think. You're one.
Are you above Elise?
Have a seat.
I am sitting.
Wait.
You coming up?
I'm like starting to get dizzy.
Come on up then.
Somebody's back there with her. And they're freaking whispering.
Yep.
Yeah, that was weird.
I can't even make out what they were saying, but there's somebody whispering.
Well, yeah.
So Gary would come here when we first moved here every Sunday after church and yell at us to change things back to the way the house used to be when he lived here.
Huh.
Did you get
Did he-
anything from that?
Yeah.
Yes. Did he not, Amanda?
Yeah, here, sit down, so,
Okay.
like over there, so I can get you in the... We're going to explain to Elise right now what we got on that. And then maybe, if we have time, what's he doing? One of us go back there and try it.
Yeah, I'll tell you the story about the coffin and our son.
Yeah, I think you guys should do that again when you guys go back there.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? I'll do it.
Well, let him tell her real quick what we got.
Yeah, go ahead.
By me? Okay, so I guess at one time you said something about coffin.
No,
I don't
it was
know.
cold.
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 Yeah, I don't know.
Repeating cold.
And then it was sun, right?
The sun or something.
Yeah, the sun.
Yeah, I remember
Well,
saying
we were sitting in the in the living room one day, and my son gets up, and in the living room, there's two windows that you can look out onto this back porch. Dad, get over here now. I go, what's going on? He goes, the top to the coffin is moving. I go, what? I got over there, and we were watching it slide up. Literally slide
Well,
up.
that explains that story with the whistle.
Yeah, we heard a whistle. Almost, I would say maybe 80 or 90% of everything that you were saying was correlating with what I was asking.
Yes.
Then you said Gary.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like Gary came through, and Ben. Gary and Ben.
We don't know the Ben, but he knows.
Gary was a Sanders, and he just passed away 6 months ago. If that, wasn't
I
it?
don't remember, but it's been recent.
Yeah, recently he just passed away, but he used to come here to the house on Sundays after church and yell at us, put the porch back to wood. You need to move the bathroom from this side of the house to that side of the house because that's where it used to be. But, and he would come here, and there was even times where we would like, Gary, you gotta chill, man.
And we kept hearing.
Knocking.
I thought I was just going. Like, I thought my ears were screwing with me, but she heard it too. Where someone was back there whispering.
Whispering to you.
Yeah, to you.
Really?
With their own ears.
Yeah. Now,
That's why.
I guarantee this didn't pick it up, but,
That's
I
why-
mean,
Wish
I
we
can-
That's
would've
why I
had
was
a
trying to
recorder.
take pictures.
Wish we would have had a recorder.
yeah, we
back
should
then.
have kept one back
And
there.
then when the
Think about
Gary
it.
part came in, we opened the door because let me in.
You said, let me in, let me in, let me in.
Yeah, I kept hearing like, it's me, me, it's me.
And that's the
It's
way
like-
he would be. He was
Very pushy.
very
He's very
pushy
aggressive.
about this property. He didn't
He
even
meant
come over.
well.
Yeah, he
well.
meant
He
very
just,
well.
you know,
Because he'd come over and he goes, "Is
feel
it alright if
bad.
I just walk the property?" I'm like, "You're welcome anytime to do that."
And then the thing that, then it kept saying on top when I
Yeah.
asked where you were, and I was like, what's that mean? I thought it meant on top of you. And it didn't, and I didn't really answer
I
that
didn't
though.
answer better.
So,